So what's up, y'all? Today I want to talk about something that I know I need to get better at, and just explain the importance of being good at this thing. Personally, I'm not that good at it. Wish I was better. I'm currently working to get better, and I see the importance of it. So it's networking. I'm not the best networker. I've never really been, and that may be a result of a certain confidence I have in myself. So I usually think that I'm good enough to learn, or the talents that I have are really good that it's gonna, change the world and make things better and make me filthy rich and blah 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 and XYZ. What I'm starting to realize is that, and I realized this a long time ago, is that your network can make things a lot easier on you, and your network can introduce you to things that you have no idea about. And you can learn so much from other people's experiences and other people's intellect and other people's opinions about the things that you do, the things that you don't do, the things that you should do, the things that you missed out on, the things that you just really can't see, because of course your reality is shaped by experiences that you had, or is shaped by what you think the future will be, either for yourself, for the economy, for society, for whatever. And sometimes you can't see the things that other people can see because you just can't see from their lens. I mean, everything's different. Like, for example, myself, and my mother had 4 kids. We all grew up basically in the same household, basically in the same neighborhood. I have a sister who has a kid, and even though I'm older than her, I don't think that I'm ready for a kid. And she's handling herself pretty well. So even though we've come to the same experiences, what's important to us or what we think we're ready for are completely different. And we can't see things through certain lenses because of our hopes and dreams for ourselves, for society, for our economic standing, social standing, what have you. But one thing I'm bad at is networking. In college, I kind of had it figured out. So in college, and I actually got lucky. In college, my closest friend in college was this guy named Mike. And now Mike and I, we really aren't, well, we don't have a relationship anymore, mainly because of a falling out that we had back in college. A few of them, like it was 2 big ones. But it really means nothing now. Those falling outs, they mean zero now, because the impact of the relationship on my life changed a lot of things. I've never had a friend that close. And I'm not sure if the impact with my friendship changed things for him. But kind of had it figured out in college. So Mike was really good at networking. Mike, he was good at meeting people, being interested in people and the things that they do, and making sure that us as a friend group are around those people sometimes, especially in times that we needed them, or in times that we needed to call upon someone. He knew someone who could do something. But me, I was mainly opportunistic. If this person could help with something that I had going on at the time, for example, different shows I've done on YouTube or different businesses I had, then I would surround myself with the person. But if not, then I didn't see why keeping that person around would be beneficial. But what I'm starting to see now is that you can't be an opportunist all the time, and you miss out on a lot of opportunities because of the immediate impact you don't see that a person could have on your life. I think that, it's so many words that can explain it and or mess up with my whole explanation of why it's important to network. But let me give you a story, right? So I work in sales now, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I really do like sales. Because it showcases so many opportunities. And I say, if you're in school for business, or if you're a college student, go get you a sales position, either while you're still in college or as soon as you leave. because the things that they try to teach you in school about business, you'll learn those on the job in sales. I worked in management. I didn't learn a lot about business. Now that I work in sales, oh my God, business, bottom line is the most important. Competition. So, perfect segue of competition, because how did I find out that sales was so important? So, it's a woman at my office who's top dog. She's top dog as far as units, she's top dog, and they always give an award for units. But it's another position where you can be top dog, and top dog is something that's called gross. So gross is, I mean, you sold a lot of units, but how much did you actually make on the units? How much did you have to discount the unit in order to get it sold? How influential were you in building value for the product that the person was willing to pay what we actually wanted them to pay for the product, so that we can profit as much as we can on the product? And it's another guy. It's an older guy. He's been doing this for about 30 years. Gross, he's top dog. And I mean, let's just say you have $50,000 gross. He gets 30% of that. So you do the math on what he's probably making on a monthly basis. Sometimes he has as much as $75,000 gross or $100,000 gross. So, and we talking about month to month, and he getting 30% of that gross. This guy's getting a lot of money. But the woman who's winning with units is interesting, because as a salesperson, she's not that good. But as a networker, she's awesome. And that's the reason she wins. So for example, she's developed a team around her, right? Even at our office. There's certain people that are not in sales, but they work in our office. Whenever they have leads about sales, they pass them straight to her, because she's really good with networking with these people. Now, of course, they have some under the table agreements that she may be paying them off, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? But it's her network that allows her to win all the time. And it takes so much off of her back, because of the fact that these people that she's working with is working just as hard as her. So my effort, she's multiplied my effort times about 4 or 5, because she has about 4 or 5 people in her network. And that's the importance of networking, if you ask me. I think great networking could multiply your efforts times a few, because you wouldn't have to go and do these strenuous searches for different people, because you already have them in your circle. Or you wouldn't have to go and try to trust new individuals with your business, because you already have them in your circle. I mean, if you know a lawyer, or if you have a great relationship, or if your best friend's a lawyer, and you get into any legal battles, then either they can refer a lawyer who works in the field, the specified legal situation that you're in, or they could come on for you. And they would probably work harder because of the fact of the relationship they have with you. I mean, everybody wants to win, and if you're my lawyer and you're also my best friend, and then we lose a case, you kind of don't save face. Not saying that we won't be friends later on, but the respect that you knew that I had for you at one time because of what you told me you did could be lost if we ended up in not a good situation. But it could be either heightened or maintained if I saw you work as hard as you could, mainly because of the fact that we're in some sort of relationship. And that never has to be intimate. It's just relational, so that we can network well and build things together. And ultimately, the importance of a network is to build together, or to help each other build. And I've been trying to build by myself for so long, and I've had some short spurts of great moments, but I think ultimately, for my future further down the road, I need a network. I need to work with other people in order to make things work properly. Networking is important. I'm starting to realize it, and I have to get better at it. If you have anything that you want to add about networking, put it in the comments below. If you have any tips for me about networking, put it in the comments below. If you want to talk a bit about networking with me, then hit me up in the comments below. I'll respond to you directly. And or if you want to network, want to be a part of my network, want to add me as part of your network, hit me up in the comments below. I'll contact you directly at Quavadas Gates is my Twitter and Instagram handle. QuavadasGates@gmail.com is my email. Let's build together.